that plot progression. We had a lot of crazy amount of plot just dropped on us with that cute moment with Onodera and Raku. That was just so adorable. I love the animation in the series. I say it every freaking week, and I will say it again. Shaft, damn good job. Enough said on the animation. So let's get into the other factor. Okay, so Raku finally blurts out what we've all wanted him to say since the very first episode, when we all probably speculated that Onodera was the promised girl. I'm so glad he finally said it, and we get this entire actual plot moving forward. So, Onodera reveals that maybe Raku is the person that promised her 10 years ago, and we see a lot of different connections. Now, here's the different aspects I can get towards the plot in this episode. Either Raku is a player and has promised a lot of girls 10 years ago and has forgotten their faces, or one of these girls is the promised girl and the other one made a promise with another guy 10 years ago. So, whatever it is, I like the way the story is going now. It's starting to progress, and it's starting to add that drama element that will definitely lead to confusion later on. So, I love the adorable moment. The atmosphere was there with Onodera and Raku. If anyone was an Onodera and Raku fan like I am, you definitely enjoyed that scene. That was a really adorable scene with all the music, with the animation, and the freaking just the way their facial expressions looked. It was just a great scene. I love the voice acting in that scene, and it definitely just had my heart beating. I was like, yes, yes, yes! And all of a sudden you got the freaking cliche phone call. I was like, damn it! So really, I was so pissed with the cliche phone call. I really was. But I was happy that we at least got to see a moment like that. I didn't expect Onodera and Raku's relationship to progress that far, really. I never saw that one coming. So, that was shocking. And since now that Onodera, pretty much the side main character, has learned Raku's secret and now knows about that they might be the two main characters that loved each other in the past 10 years ago, Chitoge most likely is going to have to get on even ground with Onodera to probably find out something about Raku. So, whatever it is, I feel like the interesting parts of the plot is finally picking up. And I think that Nisekoi is finally getting into the parts that are really good. So, anyways, let's move on. Now, we got the second half of this episode that focuses on Chitoge's birthday. This was a really good episode. I feel like it was really adorable. There was definitely a lot of cliches in it, but it was definitely funny, and I got a lot of good laughs and comedy out of it. Like Claude's scene. Claude's freaking, like, vehicle he offered Chitoge. She says, oh, I don't have a license. I can't drive. And Claude's face is like, ugh. But I loved it the way he was just, like, antagonizing freaking Raku. It's like, oh, of course, you're the young master. You got a better gift than I did, didn't you? Didn't you? He's just sitting here rubbing his face. That was freaking hilarious. Did anyone else not laugh at Claude? Claude is definitely one of my favorite characters comedy-wise in the series, the way he acts each freaking episode. So, the entire second half pretty much focused on the development of Chitoge and getting to see how Chitoge is once again showing that she's growing more attached with Raku. She accepts a gift from Raku that pretty much makes fun of her like a gorilla eating a banana. So, it's an interesting gift, definitely. I mean, it's funny how Raku managed to find something like that, and I definitely would want an actual plushie like that. That's freaking adorable looking. And the way freaking just Chitoge holds it, like, oh, it's so cute, and all that. I thought it was an adorable moment. It was a really good bonding moment between these two characters, and I feel like we're seeing a lot of progression with all the female girls, and Raku's not as dense as he's out to look like. I mean, at the very least, he's having his inner thoughts, and he's actually thinking about romance a lot. And like other main characters, like a harem romance, love, rom-com, we just see the main character not knowing what kind of situation he's in with a bunch of these girls, but we're actually seeing real development of romance. All in all, my thoughts on this episode, I enjoyed it quite a bit. It was fun watching. I enjoyed the comedy of it. I loved the romance moments. Animation, like I said, was freaking amazing. The music was great. Cannot wait for the next episode. I really can't. Tell me your thoughts on this, everybody. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite moment? What was your worst moment? What was the best animation scene you saw in this episode? Did you enjoy the facial reaction scenes from Chitoge, Onodera, and Raku? Tell me your thoughts. Everybody, have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. I love you so much. Chibi out.